Welcome to the PPP peer review. I am peer reviewing EricLopez. My name is Jermaine Lockett. And Eric, I looked at your video and I could tell that you did not go to the go-to training, or you didn't go through all of it. Because the first thing that they mentioned, they wanted you to have a professional look, and you were in your white tee. I understand that you're in music, but me and my white tee kind of was like a 90s song. And you want to have a professional feel, so just throw something on with a collar on it, man. You definitely want to present yourself in a fashion that lets people know, hey, I am a professional and you should take me seriously. Now, with that said, we'll move on from that, but like I said, just make sure you dress it up a bit. And you gave your intro first. I think you should go ahead and give a little bit of story before you give your intro. That was also in the go-to training. So if you just say, hey, a little bit about your dream or what you want to do or what you believe in, it's just like Simon Sinek said, you tell people the why first, then people will start to believe what you believe and buy what you buy. So go ahead and give a little bit of that story, warm them up, and so they can figure out, who is this guy? And is he a professional? Because I want what he's selling. I want what he believes. So go with that, man. Go with that. Go with the story first, then you introduce yourself. When you were looking at the screen, I could see reading. I could definitely see a good bit of reading going on. So, make sure you're not actually going side to side and reading exactly what's going on your document, because I know I did this. I did a little bit of the same, but I started to pick it up and realize, okay, I'm reading, so I need to go ahead and try to look at the camera more. And just if I were you, I'd start making bullets. Just instead of actually making it word for word to where it makes it look like you're reading anything. Just go ahead and make it some bullets. That way you can talk to it, because you know the information. It's all up here. You know your dream. You know your aspirations. You know what you want to do. You know what you're capable of. As far as the background, you had good lighting. It was a good background, very plain, not distracting at all. And I also like how you mentioned your skills with Microsoft Office and everything else. Because I figure if you're presenting a resume, or if you're not presenting a resume, this is it. This is the only thing that you're presenting. Of course, people are going to want to know what you're doing. So I think it's a good job on that. And also, the other thing that I liked was that you mentioned the small jobs. People can appreciate that fight, that struggle to do what you have to do in order to get to where you need to be and do what you want to do. It's all about doing what you have to do in order to do what you want to do, man. Keep that in mind, because I'm doing the exact same thing. I'm doing 6 years left. I got 6 years left in the Air Force, and when I'm done with it, I am coming over to start my dream. I will start an internship somewhere and then work my way up. But people will know that I am a hard worker, just like you are a hard worker, whether you work for Albertsons or wherever. People will see that, hey, you did the grunt jobs, and you are willing to do that grunt work in order to get where you need to be. Remember that, man. Don't be too humble to start small and work your way up. You got that foundation, man. You got that drive. Just remember, put on a collar, get to work. You got a lot of work to do. We believe in you. You take care, all right?